friends. We are coming up pretty soon. We're going to just start this. For 1 second, we're talking about warthogs, but we got to get our Facebookers caught up here for just a second. I want to start seeing some people checking in. We are doing your Facebook field trip. Just give this a quick second. You're looking at the glorious garbage cans down here. There we go. We're starting to see people check in with us. Thank you so much. I'm Erica. We're down here in the bottom of Twigga Terrace. Howdy, Robbie. It must be a Texan or something down there. How are you guys? Welcome, Instagram. We're trying to talk through our masks here. I hope you can hear us. So up above us is Twigga Terrace, where we would normally be feeding giraffes on a beautiful summer day. But we are here in the bottom of Twigga Terrace because we're going to get up close with our warthogs. So before I introduce all of our zany teammates here, let's flip this around. So you can see this is Daniel. He's from the marketing department. We have cute Rachel here, and then over here Alicia. And because we're all masked up, I like to make sure the kids know who we're talking with. So here you go. Here's Alicia. That's what she looks like when she's not masked. And then let's flip this around. Here's cute Rachel. So that's what she looks like when she's not masked. Oh yeah, show our Instagram folks that. So you guys, we're down here to meet both of our warthogs. So Rachel, introduce us.
Yeah, so we've got 2 warthogs, they're brothers. We've got Heathcliff over here that's digging and making a mess. And then Swifty.
He's all riled up.
Yes.
He's kicking.
He's a little overexcited. And then Swifty is in the back corner over there.
Swifty looking not so swift back there chilling. You guys might like these masks down here. It looks dusty. Do you like wearing the masks?
It actually helps our lungs a little bit.
Yeah, Rachel, your mom and dad are watching. So they say hi.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
There she is. There's your cute daughter. Okay, so let's first of all remind people. So we got Swifty here on African Savannah back last summer.
Yeah, about a year ago.
He came with his brother. His brother ended up with some urinary stones, and then he passed away. But then we got his other brother.
Yeah, Heathcliff is the other litter mate, and so he came to join us here and be a little buddy for Swifty.
So this one's Heathcliff.
Yep.
And this one, the not so Swifty is Swifty.
Not so Swifty is Swifty, yep.
So the warthogs, by the way, have been such a fun addition out on Savannah, but we don't get to get up close with them because they're so far away. So this is going to be a real treat. What are we doing today?
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of training with the warthogs. We'll do some targeting, see if they'll come over for that, and a little bit of touching. They like to be scratched, so.
Do we get to scratch a warthog?
Yeah.
Are you going to let me? Sometimes they don't let marketers do things like that. Yeah. So, all right, let's get them going.
Let's do it.
Thank you for your donations, by the way. We are closed right now, as you know, because of the virus. So any donations, any help you can give your zoo right now we're so grateful for. You can go to hoglezoo.org. We also have a donate button right here. Oh my goodness, this is the closest I've been.
Good boy. So we're just doing a little bit of recall training with the bell. So that helps us so that they know they get really yummy treats if they come over when we ring the bell. And that helps us when they are on Savannah.
It's their little dinner bell?
Bring them in.
My goodness.
Yeah, they'll come running over for that bell.
Do I make him nervous down here?
No, I think you're totally fine. He's pretty chill with the people.
Now, are they smart? Are they intelligent? What's their intelligence level?
Smart. Yeah. Pigs are one of the smartest,
smartest
animals out there, and
don't push now.
The same family as domestic pigs. That family is Suidae, so they are very, very intelligent.
Oh hi! You make me a little jumpy. Oh my goodness!
Come here, sir.
Now Riley wants to know if one of them's named Pumbaa.
Nope, these guys are neither one is named Pumbaa. We've got Heathcliff and Swifty.
Heathcliff and Swifty. He looks like he really wants that treat. What are we feeding him today?
We have got a variety. We've got some grapes, we've got carrots and yams. We also have a little bit of banana, some apples. You target? Good boy.
So when you target, you're asking him to touch his nose to that, and then that's when he gets his treat.
Yeah, and that helps us to be able to kind of direct where their movements are if we need them to move to a certain area. But
So
that
tell
helps
us about their tusks.
Yeah, so
Hi.
the tusks are actually modified teeth, and they're continuously growing. So those tusks will grow for their entire lives. So our guys are still pretty young. They're only a year and 9 months
He's
old.
giving me some side eye.
Yes. They're a little pushy with each other sometimes.
I'm sorry, how old did you say they were?
A year and 9 months.
A year and 9 months.
Yeah, so they're still pretty young. Their tusks are going to get a lot bigger.
Did I read that their tusks can get up to 2 feet long? Am I making that up, or does that sound legit?
Yeah, they can get very, very long. Like I said, they're continuously growing. So they'll grow throughout their entire lives. Sometimes they will break them off a little bit.
I love this little
so
comb
that
over
happens.
effect they have
Yes.
down their back. It's kind of
And that is
very
one of
handsome.
the easiest ways to tell them apart. Swifty's a little bit
Swifty.
more,
Which one's Swifty?
This one's Swifty.
This one's
Yep,
Swifty.
he's a little bit more suave looking on the hair.
Oh, okay.
And Heathcliff's hair is a little bit crazy.
Look how wiry that hair looks. Oh my goodness. Am I going to make him nervous getting in close?
I think you're good.
Now, how much do they weigh?
So Heathcliff weighs about 200 pounds, and Swifty weighs about 176
I
pounds.
want to see your
And
hands.
they'll get up to about 250 pounds.
So they're
still
50
growing.
and 76 pounds now, and they're going to
They're-
more than double
yeah,
in size.
200, he's 200 and he's...
Oh, two. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
he's
more
a-
sense.
and
I'm like, they
Swifty's-
look more than 50 pounds, but
Yeah,
okay.
Swifty's about 180 pounds.
Okay, that makes
Yep.
more sense. That makes more sense. Now, did they come from the same litter? Or
They did.
Okay.
Yep, they were litter mates, for sure.
Oh my
buddy.
heavens, you guys, what do you think of the warthogs? Now to see these little funny lumps on their face, tell us about those.
Yeah, so those are actually why they're known as warthogs, because it looks like they have big warts on their faces. But those are actually just protective pads. It helps protect their face from things they might run into or from each other's tusks, different things like that. So they're actually just kind of little blobs on their face that help protect them.
Now Heathcliff got here maybe last fall, am I remembering right?
Yeah, about last fall.
Now Nash wants to know if they're aggressive, and then there's another 5th grader that says they look so gentle. So you've got kind of the same question.
Yeah. So warthogs can be a little bit aggressive, but we have done a lot of work with these guys to get them really used to us, to make us a really happy thing for them to see. So they actually really like us. They know that we bring the food. And so they usually come right over, and they are very, very gentle with us, very good about taking the treats nicely.
They are so gentle.
Yeah.
He keeps looking at me like, who are
I
you?
always like, do you have any treats?
Get the loud girl out of here for sure.
Yeah, so our guys, we've done a lot of work with to make sure that they really like us and that they're going to be gentle with us.
Now, I think we have Lion King aficionados on our thread today because
Oh,
someone
I'm
wants
sure.
to know if warthogs are gassy because I think, don't they sing about that in the Lion King?
They do. Yeah, so I have never actually had one.
Had the pleasure? You've never
Yeah,
had the
I've
privilege?
I've
Okay.
never smelled a gassy pig. But their poops don't smell great either. But
Oh, there you
whose
go.
do?
What are the dark circles under their eyes for? I think someone asked me that about me not that long ago. They do kind of have big circles under their eyes.
Yeah, so they kind of have a little muskiness that they kind of get right under their eyes. So that's kind of.
Are they going to lose interest? Should we pet them before they wander? Now, I feel like one's more interested in eating than the other.
Yeah, Swifty's a little more interested in hanging out with us right now. And
Heathcliff's still kind of kicking up some
more
dirt. He's
interested
kind of.
in making a mess.
So Heathcliff came here in the fall. They are brothers, but he's had a little bit of a limp. He's been treated for.
Yep.
So we don't want him out with the zebra right now,
Yeah,
right?
the zebra really like chasing the warthogs. So we're taking turns putting the warthogs on Savannah and putting the zebras on. So right now the zebras are out there, and then we're going to try and switch them this afternoon so the warthogs get some African Savannah time.
So Jody, that's a good question about their personalities because we've kind of noticed Heathcliff seems to be kind of busier and Swifty kind of seems to be a little more chill. Would you say that's correct, or tell us some other personality
that's fairly
differences?
Typical. Right now Heathcliff's just a little bit more worked up than Swifty is because he really wants to go outside.
He wants his turn on Savannah,
yeah,
right?
Unfortunately, the zebras will chase him, and they don't really like that. So
Gotta
he'll
take
get
your
his
turn.
this afternoon.
Waiting turns.
Yep. So
So I
sometimes
have-
they're really active, and other times times they're a little more chill.
Okay. Do you have Insta questions?
Yeah, so I have a couple of Insta questions. Somebody's asking how old are they and how old can they live in the wild?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. So our two are about a year and 9 months old, so they're still very young. But they can live typically about 15 years is the life expectancy.
15. Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah.
Great.
So our guys have a good long life ahead of them.
Another question was, are they sloppy eaters?
They are kind of sloppy eaters. Yeah. Yep.
They're living up to their reputation,
Yeah.
guys.
One of the really funny things about warthogs, and maybe we can see if they'll do this for us. We'll toss them some treats. But they actually get down on their knees to eat food a lot of times. So they'll get down, they like to root around in the dirt. And so they'll actually get down on their front knees and kind of walk around like that.
So you can
to
see
get
here,
closer
you can
to
see
the
that little
food.
callus pad on the front.
Yep.
Well, now he's moved out of our way here.
Yep. Swifty might come over for us.
But you can see that little callus pad on the front of their wrists, on the front leg, and because it's really kind of awkward to watch because it looks so
It is.
uncomfortable.
It's kind of awkward looking, but I actually think it's really cute too.
It's adorable.
And we can we'll toss them some enrichment.
Somebody asked, do they root as bad as pigs?
Yes.
Every bit as bad.
Yes, they do.
They
Yes.
are a rooting pig, so they have a really strong bone in the front of their nose that allows them to have that strength to really dig into the dirt and dig up all of the grubs and bugs and stuff that they eat.
Wow.
Root vegetables, that's what it is. Grubs and bugs, which are the same thing.
So are warthogs endangered?
They are not currently endangered. Their populations are declining, but they are not endangered at the moment.
So not,
We've had a few people ask that, which is a great question.
Currently classified as vulnerable, is that correct? And then
I can't remember the exact classification, but they're not
declined, but not worried yet.
right.
But always need our protection, and of course they live out, on lands where a lot of the animals are threatened with poaching and that kind of thing, which of course impacts all of the animals. You guys have some great questions coming in. I do want to thank those of you that have donated. Do remember the zoo is closed right now, so any help you can give, you can go to hoglezoo.org. We have a donate button right here at our Facebook page. You can also go to our website. We sell both art done by our artistic director, Jameson Weston, which is gorgeous, or you can get art done by the animals, which is also a lot of fun. All of that's at our website. Now, ladies, I don't know if you guys are probably busy taking care of animals, so I don't know if you've watched our Facebook field trips, but there's a favorite question that everybody really likes to ask, which is, what sound do the warthogs make?
Oh.
And then we ask our keepers which one of you is going to demonstrate for us the sound that warthogs make.
Alicia.
Oh, do you see how they stare at each other?
He's making lots of noise now, you probably can't hear it on the thing.
That's not as fun, Alicia.
So they do sound a lot like domestic pigs, except it's a little deeper. So they have that same squeal, but it's going to be something closer to like a...
All right, you guys, thumbs up for Alicia. That was pretty darn good. Now, I'm afraid they've walked away and I'm not going to get my chance to pet them. Is that what's happening right now?
Looks like they're getting settled down.
Oh, they're all cuddled up. Cute brothers.
They're super cute. They love to snuggle together. We come in every morning and they're all snuggled in a corner. They've made up themselves a little bed. And they're cute
Wow.
brothers. They definitely get in little brother spats, but they love hanging out.
At least you're getting so many thumbs up and hearts for your warthog noises. They do dig with their snouts, Stacy. We had that question earlier, and they have a big old hard bone, you said, at the top of their snout, and they do dig with that. Their names are Swifty and Heathcliff, for those of you just tuning in. I totally missed my chance to pet him. That's what you're telling me right now, right? I just missed it. Oh, you guys are killing me.
Oh.
You're killing me. So you guys, yes, 2 new additions. Swifty, he came last fall, and of course, or last summer, and we welcomed Heathcliff in the fall. They are brothers. How do they do in the snow? How do they do in our winters?
They actually do okay. We usually give them access when it's snowing, so they can
Meaning you
go
let them
out.
come inside
Yeah,
or outside
they
if
can
they
go
want.
inside or outside, but usually when it's really snowing, they don't want to go outside at all. They just sleep all day.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they love to
goodness.
sleep. Usually
I don't know if we're getting females anytime soon, course, we're part of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums and work with the Species Survival Plan, and that organization is the one that tells us when animals should be matched up with another animal for breeding. Do you think he'll let us pet him?
You might.
He's coming back over?
Gotta do some more digging.
I have a couple of questions. So you mentioned that they're having a hard time getting along with the zebras. Do they get along with the other animals at all, or?
Yeah, so we haven't had any issues with them, like with the giraffe and the ostrich or anybody. Zebras tend to be a little bit more forward in their investigation of other animals versus the other species that we have on the savannah. So
Zebra chase a lot, right?
really be pushy for everyone, really.
Now, one of the cute kids wants to know if they get along with meerkats. Is that just a Disney thing, or would they cross paths in the wild, and would they kind of not hang out together like sing songs, but...
They might cross paths in the wild, but they're not going to be best friends like you see in Lion King. That's kind of a one-time Disney thing. So
Sure, that we've all attached ourselves to it.
yeah, they're more likely to be friends with other warthogs.
Now, this down here, though, is this a scale that they were standing on? Is this how
So
you
this
get
is
their
where
weight?
we put our scale. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've actually made a little bit of a chute so they can come stand right in here for us.
Okay.
So that's where we'll put our scale. But right now it's just a pallet that they can step up on.
Okay. Now, here he is on his front. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah,
He
there he
gets
is on
down on
his
those
front
front.
legs.
See how he gets down on the front wrist there.
And that's kind of how they root
So
around.
they've got that big callus pad on the front. I loved Kelly had a great comment. Kelly said, "Is it wrong that I'm 51 and I love the field trips?" Absolutely not. The field trips are for everyone. We want to make sure you're getting your zoo fix even though we are closed. So you guys, thank you so much for watching the field trips. Again, we are down in the basement of Twiga Terrace. Twiga Terrace is where you feed the giraffes up top. And this is kind of where they come in for some training, some feeding, and then we put them back out on Savannah. I don't know if either of these fellows are more aggressive. Would you call either of them aggressive personality-wise? Alicia's shaking her head no.
No, not necessarily. They're pretty used to us. They're both pretty nice to, honestly, everybody. These guys are pretty chill as warthogs go.
And so what we're doing is they're taking turns out on the savannah because right now the zebra are chasing them more than we'd kind of like. The zebra are kind of in an interesting season themselves anyway, between the boys and the girls, if you know what I mean. So they can get pretty rambunctious out there
The
as
zebras
well.
think the warthogs are fun toys.
Sure. How fast can they run? They run pretty fast,
They
right?
run pretty fast, yeah. The zebras and the warthogs. So the warthogs actually have kind of longer legs than you would normally see on maybe a pig. That helps them run pretty fast because they are a prey species in the wild, so they'd have to worry about things like lions, leopards, and all those guys.
What's really great, you guys, is when they run, that little itty bitty tail of theirs sticks straight up. It's like, diddly-diddly-diddly. You see this little tail go running around. And this is Swifty sleeping again still, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's how I've come to know which one's which.
So I have a couple of interesting questions that they're asking on here. Do they ever lose their tusks?
Occasionally they'll break their tusks if they run into something or something happens. They might break off an end of it, but they are continuously growing teeth, so they'll have those tusks and they'll keep growing for their entire lives.
Thank you so much for your donations. Again, you guys, there's a button right there. You can head to our website, hoglezoo.org. We really need your support right now while we're closed. The zoo is a very expensive business model, and we still have really great care that we need to give these animals. So any support you can give is great at hoglezoo.org. You guys, any more amazing questions while we have our keepers here? Boy, Heathcliff, he wants his turn on Savannah. No, they do not get along with the lions. Of course, our lions can't be trusted with any of our African savanna animals, so they're in their own beautiful exhibit. All right, you guys. Yeah, Laura said they are naughty. I saw them picking on an ostrich last time she was here. Do they do okay with the ostrich?
The warthogs do great with the ostrich. I did
Hi, can we pet you? Can I pet?
Yeah, you want to give a little pet to his side?
Can I do that? Oh, he's like, who's the new girl?
Oh, want to give a little pet?
Oh my goodness, that feels like straw.
Boy.
Oh, did you like that? Oh my goodness, you guys, I wish all of you could be here in real life on a field trip. Which was this Heathcliff?
That was Heathcliff, yep.
Oh, you guys, he feels like a big callus, like a big wiry, hairy callus.
Yep.
Is that a good description while you're all eating your lunch right now? I hope so. All right, we need to thank Rachel and Alicia and Heathcliff over there and Swifty, Daniel here manning our Instagram account. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in to our Facebook field trips. We do them every day at 11:30. If you missed one, they live on Facebook forever. You can also access them at our YouTube channel, Utah's Hogle Zoo. Do I like it? Do I like touching the warthog? Yes, that was a thrill. I've never gotten to do that before. So I like anytime I can sneak into animal areas and touch with the animals. So I wouldn't want to snuggle with them though. No, that's another good question. They're not as cuddly as maybe a grizzly bear looks to be. Thank you so much. Don't forget to support your zoo right now, you guys. We need some help at hoglezoo.org. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you for tomorrow's field trip at 11:30. Thanks, guys.